Hello! This is different. I say hello all the time, but I don't usually put my face into things. This is a special day. I've got a whole bunch of news to share about channel stuff. That's why this is a Mellowvania Direct, not simply a update video, which could also have many things in it, but this is different. Anyhow, you might have noticed that streams are a thing now. That was a lot of fun. I streamed Symphony of the Night. I streamed Kirby. We streamed Splatoon. If I look tired, it's because I was up till 1:30 last night playing Splatoon, which was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I missed that quite a lot now. But this is not an announcement that I'm pivoting to becoming a Nintendo multiplayer streaming channel specifically. Those are still not really things that I intend to do often, but it came up and it was fun and that was a good time. But I do have news about streams. I am going to announce some scheduling stuff and some specific stuff. So, as you know, probably at this point, I'm a graduate student. I am still slave to the academic schedule, and this coming fall is going to be a really hard semester for me. And previously I thought that this meant I would do nothing besides the monthly videos that I've been doing, because I still really like doing one video a month. Most of my video ideas are getting slotted into this, September video, October video, November video setup, and that's working really well for me so far. So there will be a September video, potentially revealed in this direct, but I'm also thinking, even though it's going to be tricky to finagle, I want to stream every other weekend. It's going to take a lot of work on my part, but I think having a schedule routinely, or I play similar games routinely, might be good for letting people get into the groove. Versus I was jumping around a lot this month. I wanted to announce a game that I really wanted to begin this routine stream with. I will announce at the beginning of each month the particular Fridays or Saturdays, but I'm thinking usually Fridays, that I'm going to be planning on streaming at. And if there's any changes, I will make them public. Unfortunately, I don't have the YouTube send message to people functionality at my channel size yet, but the Twitter will be used for that, or potentially the stream RSVP thing, something like that. So that'll be announced far in advance so that you know what weekends are game. But first I want to announce what game. Here's my big shocking announcement board. That looks freaking great. Dead Cells! This is a game that we haven't played at all on this channel, but I played a lot. Well, not a lot, but I've played it a good amount on my own, and I really enjoy it, and I just got the idea that it would be a really fun thing to make a routine out of streaming. It just kind of lined up. I'm not that great at it, but I really like learning it, and it just felt like a nice thing for doing a 3-hour stream on a weekend. That would just be a lot of fun. So keep an eye out this week for news about a Friday or Saturday Dead Cells stream. I don't know which night yet, but as of Wednesday when this goes out, I'll probably have already made the announcement and make it public around that time. So I'm going to start streaming Dead Cells. It's a really beloved roguelite. There's a lot of killing. There's a corpse possessing functionality. It's a lot of fun and it makes me really happy, so I'm excited to bring it to be a part of the family here. Along with those fall streams, it is worth reminding you of something I already said, which is I want to do a Metroid Dread stream on the anniversary of Metroid Dread called Emmy Day, which I've already talked about in another video, but I want to stream for 8 hours and just run through that game and get all the Emmys in one day and make a holiday out of it. So that'll be on the 8th, on Saturday, and that'll be announced in advance also, but we know that's happening. But while we're on that note, there's one other thing that I wanted to mention about that September video. You see, I'm kind of branching out not only the games that we're playing, but the kind of media and the kind of videos that I make. I don't just want to do gameplay capture. or montages or video essays, because I'm already at the point where I feel like that's going to be very samey. There are two new kinds of things that I have considered working into the monthly video roster. And here is September's. I'm going to do an amiibo review of the Metroid Dread amiibos. I really like these amiibos, and generally I really like physical merch for games. It's just something that I really enjoy collecting. Books and figures and physical soundtracks and stuff. I like that quite a lot. I'm not a massive figure collector or anything. I don't buy like $800 statues, but I really love my amiibos, and these are two particularly good ones. So I had a couple ideas for a Metroid Dread video for September that'll go out by around the end of September. Nothing set in stone on the details there. But I am going to do my first ever figure review. That'll be very different. I hope I enjoy making it. I have a lot of fun thinking about how that video is going to be made. But look forward to that. That's going to be different. Next on the docket is the other new kind of video that I want to make is music, video game music related. I have gotten very deeply into video games in the last 3 or 4 years. That's just kind of the background context to this channel. You know, I grew up pretty much just playing JRPGs. I didn't care that much about music. I didn't care that much about story. I was really about grinding and replaying the same Pokemon games and Dragon Quest games over and over again, Fire Emblem. That was kind of gaming for me. And then I got pretty depressed as a gamer, and dropped gaming for a while. And then I came back and just really came at it looking for all these new things I didn't appreciate when I was younger. Like action-oriented games, environments in games are one of my new favorite things that I never cared about before. Atmosphere is a massive thing. Video game music has been maybe one of the absolute biggest things that has gotten me so pumped about video games recently. It's a slow burn, you know. I didn't grow up listening to a lot of instrumental music at all. And a few Undertale soundtracks, a few Mario Galaxy soundtracks, Mystery Dungeon, Kirby soundtracks later. I love video game music, and I really like listening to it in the YouTube playlist format, which I know is going to be a copyright disaster for the channel, but if you've ever seen, or if you've never seen, a YouTube playlist where it's like relaxing Nintendo Fall Animal Crossing music, and it's like an hour and 15 minutes of Animal Crossing tracks, that is the stuff for if you're doing homework or studying or just relaxing, and that is what got me deep into video game music. So I'm excited to announce that I want to start putting playlists like that on this channel, because I've been making one. I've been making my first ever video game music playlist, and it's going to be released this Wednesday, right after this video. This doesn't take the place of a monthly video. I have ideas for monthly videos in the future, such as reviewing 2 very particular Mellowvania games that mean a lot to me already, and maybe ranking their music. Like, that would be a very big project for me, but making a tier list of the best songs in these games, that could be a video of the month. Sometime like midwinter, I definitely will end up tackling one of those. But I think just totally separate from that, I wanted to start throwing out there, if I can dodge the copyright hounds, some more video game playlists for YouTube. I just love that format a lot, and you know, I don't think it's what you expected probably to get on this channel, but it's what I am really enjoying making now, so that's one thing I want to add. And what the one I'm working on is something to announce with my board. Just let me scrub it. Let me get all that off. Okay. That looks like Sephiroth. That wasn't the point. Perfect. This playlist I called Symphony of Sin. It's a crossover between Symphony of the Night and Disgaea 2. So, I'm not branching into stuff like Nintendo or tactics games, which are some of my other favorite video games besides 2D action and stuff. I'm just not going to. But I've been really enjoying tapping into other interests of mine, and I don't have any merch for it. I thought I was going to pull out some Disgaea stuff and show it, but as a lot of you know, I love Kirby. Kirby's one of my favorite series. The Disgaea series of tactics games is right next to it. I love Disgaea so much, and I was just joking about how much I've been bombarded with news about like favorite games this month with Kirby, Splatoon, and Disgaea 7 is somehow coming out in just 2 years after the last game, which is absolutely mind-blowing. I only recently got into the series, and this month I had the pleasure of playing the second game, Disgaea 2, for the first time, and I was really taken in by a lot of parts of it, but the soundtrack really gripped me. It has this nice kind of, you know, you got the harpsichord and the strings and choir and that kind of sound, but you've also got the kind of weird, funky, Halloweeny vibe and rock, you know, there's a little bit of electronic music in there. And at the exact same time, I was playing Symphony of the Night for the first time and having the exact same thoughts about the soundtrack. And I thought, these soundtracks would probably go together really well. And this weekend, I've finally been putting together my Symphony of Sin playlist, and it is so good. I'm so proud of it, you guys. Like, Castlevania fans meet Disgaea fans. Disgaea fans meet Castlevania fans. I'm making a playlist for you. So it is a Disgaea 2 X Symphony of the Night playlist. It's going to be coming out minutes after this video is done. I love it. I get so distracted by listening to it. So, this is the first one. Hopefully Konami and Nippon Ichi Software don't come after me for copyright, but let's give it a shot. So, that's all I have for you today. Anything else? Yeah. No, that's enough for one day. Peace. We'll speak face to face again if there's an important enough issue. And otherwise, see ya. There's no Junbi that will ever be okay. No, can't do that. 3, 2, 1.